Molinón. Sporting visited by Atletico Madrid, and once again the combination of the spirit of the Sporting side getting right behind coach Pep Diallo and the fans, and well, they're able to deal with a relatively insipid performance from Atletico Madrid. Atletico, of course, out of the Europa League, out of the Cup, two tournaments that gave them some joy last season. They've only got the league to play for. Quique Sanchez Flores saying before this that their objective was the Champions League, and on the basis of this performance this afternoon they've got a long way to go. Sporting, on the other hand, putting a bold, brave, battling performance, and well, Pep Diallo, not so long ago, his job was very much on the road to spot today, with Sporting out of the drop zone, looking as though he may last the season after all. Early chances coming mainly from the home side, and certainly on this corner we'll see how it comes down to Rivera and heads from the edge of the box just over the top, but it was certainly the better of the first half for the home side. The tension certainly was there as Sporting realised fundamentals that they make the Molinón become the fortress it was for them last season.
Well, it won't be long before his job is under big question. Sanchez Flores, despite the great things he did last season, that's the way the club is, and that's going to be.
Minutes now from the second half, and Sporting came out. That's going to be the blunder of the week, I think. It's a bit of a Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello. Watch it again in slow motion. It's Pereira and Raul Garcia there. I think Graham Hutzel's done it, Barrel. That's why it's blunder of the week, Pete. And, well, Sporting getting the noses in front, thanks to that rather job for the mistake. He wasn't very happy about it afterwards, of course. De Las Cuevas with a rather tame shot into the block by Zoe De Gea. There's a free kick from Diego Castro. Goes into the hands of the young keeper once again. Cross to Diego Costa. Plays for handball against Gregory, the linesman who had the best view of it, kept his flank down, and well, would have been a harsh decision to have gone against Gregory, although it does clearly touch his arm. He's obviously, the rules do say that if you're jumping, then can't necessarily be counted as intentional. Either way, a little bit of controversy. Diego Costa there failing to get on the end of that Van Merida free kick. Well placed former Arsenal man. Costa had his chance really this afternoon with Kun Aguero unavailable, Reyes was unavailable as well, and there's De Gea. It was the third save, and the most strongest one in the keepers in Spain.
He's having a fantastic season, De Gea, and big question for Atletico fans, can they keep hold of him at the end of the season? You can hear the fans somewhat unhappy with this challenge. It's Jorge, who'd only just come on, brutally brought down by Van Merida, and he had to be stretchered off.
Moving on to 2 minutes. And one of the negative aspects of the afternoon is that Castro came on to replace him. Felipe Luis, who came in the second half, unable to get to that. As Rivera has gone down. And Pep Diallo wanting to make a quick change to bring Castro on at this stage. Of course, Sporting still down to 10 men. On he comes, the youngster making his debut. 2 minutes to go, Forlan free kick, and there is the match-winning save from Cuellar. Valera got his head to it, and that save worth 2 points. Absolutely stunning piece of reaction there from Cuellar. 1-0 to Sporting, huge win for Pep Diallo and Gijón.
Fantastic save. You wonder if that will be remembered at the end of the season when and if they stay up. This will also be remembered at the end of the season if they can stay up. Terrible mistake at the back for Atletico Madrid. Raul Garcia is involved, as is Pereira. They both leave it for the other one, and it's Raul taking advantage.
It should clearly be Pereira who clears it, but between the two of them, longer the week.
Absolutely, and just a shade worse than the miss from Pereira.
Well, we talked about the tension in Gijón and the necessity for that win. Zaragoza as well. A protest before the game from the Zaragoza fans who want their president to leave. And, well, they can see Zaragoza, yes, Agapito, the president's name, no. They managed a 1-0 win in the fog last weekend in the Romareda, their second home game on the trot. And facing Deportivo. Not perhaps the most difficult of tasks. Deportivo failing to score today. This means they've had their lowest scoring start to the season since 1972.
Even by their standards, or recent season standards, it's been poor, isn't it?
It certainly has, and they didn't really test Leo Franco too often today. Here's Rodriguez. Laura getting it across. It's a terrible attempted clearance from our friend Jadasic, and Rodriguez putting it over the bar. Really, the major opponent for Zaragoza today was their own nerves, their own tension. Franco getting a good hand in there, but Jadasic once again showing that well, he may be a good player, he's not the greatest centre-back in the Liga BBVA. Poor clearance, he was lucky. Once again, Zaragoza, the ball comes to Gavi. Gavi finding under Herrera. Wanted both by Athletic Bilbao and Valencia, who puts it over the bar. Jadasic doing a bit better with the clearance there, but the rebound comes to Manuel Pablo. One of the only two surviving members of the Super Depor side. The other one would also get a few minutes later on in the second half, Valeron. And here's the only goal of the game, 38 minutes, Said Boutar, free kick. Comes off Lassad's shoulder. Difficult to see the deflection until you see the various of the replays. It's completely wrong foot telling Sevilla. But it does indeed come off Lassad's shoulder in the wall. And poor old Aaron Sevilla, seen him wrong-footed a couple of times recently from direct free kicks. And it was 1-0 to Zaragoza at half-time. Not the most attractive football played in the opening 45 minutes. In the second half, this is Botar again. Tried to go it alone, and the shot, a nasty one. And Sevilla scooping it up without too many problems though. Free kick. On a quarter of an hour into the second half, it's going to be Gavi to take it. And Sevilla doing well to get down and block it. Sanders and Herrera doing well to force a corner from the rebound. Superbly struck free kick from Gavi. Minutes after that, Bertolo would come on in the second half, was involved. Combining nicely there with Ander Herrera. He finds Botar in the box. And again, Sevilla doing well. A bit sorry for the former Bilbao keeper. Just defeated today by that deflection. At the other end, halfway through the second period, in comes the free kick. Colotto with a header over the bar. And really, that was the only chance Deportivo were able to create in the second half. I think we actually counted two semi-chances, a bit of a contretemps in the closing stages. Down goes Contini and Fami with the money. Lopo comes along, Tavico, and if you check the replay you can see that Contini didn't receive any pressure on that left shin. that stayed down, and somehow the whistle went, and Malagoff picked up 3 points for the second weekend on the trot, and it's enough to lift them out of the immediate danger.